curiosity, and the support of the people in this room. To our parents and families, thank you for your encouragement, your sacrifices, and your unwavering belief in these students. To our teachers and staff, thank you for guiding, challenging, and inspiring them every step of the way. And to our scholarship donors and community partners, your generosity opens doors and creates opportunities that will impact our students' futures in profound ways. We are deeply grateful for your commitment to their success. And to our seniors, tonight is about you. You have led with heart, grown with resilience, and left a legacy that will continue long after you graduate. We are proud of all you have accomplished and excited for what lies ahead. Thank you for joining us in this celebration. We will start with our local scholarships. Our first award is the Samantha Dy Memorial Scholarship. Here to present these scholarships is Casey Woodley and Gail Van Hoosier.
I don't know if I like going first, but here we go. So approximately 20 years ago, right here in this gym, Samantha tried out for basketball, and she made the team. And from that day forward, she brought positive everywhere she went. She was a die-hard Yellow Jacket, so we came up with this scholarship award to give back to her high school. Sadly, in 2020, Samantha passed away with an enlarged heart. And Ms. Van Hoosier and I came up with this idea to sponsor and give a scholarship. So Gail is going to read a little bit about it.
I just want to tell you that Sam was a positive impact on everyone that she ever met. Does anybody in here remember Sam? Raise your hand if you remember Sam. Look at that. Wow. She would be so happy. And she's always the happiest person in the room, no matter what. She was always volunteering. She was calling me, what are we going to do this weekend? Where are we going this weekend? So always had a heart of giving back. Always had a heart of making others feel welcome. Always being an encourager. So Casey, when Sam passed away, I do want to share this with you. Casey did a Facebook post, and within 2 hours, y'all, this community came together and paid 100% of Sam's funeral and her headstone and the whole works. And that's what community is about. And that's what Sam was about. So we're happy to be able to continue this. Casey came up with the award, and she works with the teachers and the coaches and to come up with who the winner is. It's like a secret thing. I don't know. But I'm happy to be here and be a part of it. The Grundy County Lions Club, Sam was always a volunteer at our annual golf tournament and could not wait to drive that golf cart around. So the Lions Club decided they would fund this award every year. So, of course, with every good thing, there is a little stipulation, right? Sam was a die-hard volunteer fan, about as much as she loved Grundy County Yellow Jackets. And so the only stipulation to this award is the third weekend in October, because she loved the Vols, but she also had a big dislike for who's in third weekend in October. Don't even speak it, right? So you do have to wear this hat, whoever the winner is, you do have to wear this hat on the third weekend in October. And thank you all for remembering her, and thank you for being a community that will circle around her and circle around others. We're grateful for where we live. And I invite you all to shine like Sam. Now, Casey's going to give the award.
Like Ms. Van Hoosier said, I get with teachers and different people, and we come up with who we want to win this award. I'm very picky on who wins this because that Sam was just great. So every time that I asked somebody, I kept hearing this one student's name. And I said every time, no, that I want his real name. That's got to be his nickname. And they were like, no, this is his real name. and I love it. I wish I'd thought of it before I had my kid. But our first award for the Samantha Dy Scholarship Award goes to Stonewall Nolan.
Hey, Stonewall, let's see how it looks.
Congratulations, buddy.
Congratulations. It's right there. I understand you play football, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good job.
Congratulations.
You don't care to stay up here for a picture? Is that okay? Can I have a picture?
So Stonewall receives a $300 check to use how he pleases. The next one's pretty special to me. I was actually his principal, and growing up, he did not want to come to school. And we had to bribe him, and I would tell his mom, hey, today's dance day, we're playing dodgeball today. And he would cry and cry. He's probably embarrassed me saying this. But they went and they won a tournament in Dunlap. And he said, Miss Woodley, I am a national champion. And I said, you sure are, buddy, you're a national champion. So I went to Oriental Trading, and every morning how I got him out of the car was I would give him one of these. And it's just a cheap little medal. And he would come in and finally join us at school, and he was fine. He didn't cry, but every morning he still cried until I showed him this. So just watching him grow up, he deserves this award. And I'm very pleased, full circle, to give this to Mr. Carson McGuirk.
Are y'all doing pictures or no? Over here? Thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Y'all want a picture? Hey, guys. Guys, get a picture.
Our next scholarship is the Shelanda Meeks Memorial Scholarship. Here to present this scholarship is Kyla and Bryson Brayton.
Well, first, congratulations. Our mom worked in the school system for 18 years, and still to this day we hear about the impact that she had made on the students that she taught. Each year we are blessed to be able to raise money to continue the scholarship in her memory. This year, the Shelanda Meeks Memorial Scholarship goes to Gracie Rogers and Carson McGuirk.
Next, we would like to bring up Fallon Meeks and Joe Marlor to present the next scholarship. It is the Gail Marlor Legacy Scholarship.
Good evening. A year and a half ago, we lost our mom, Gail Marlor, to cancer. And if you knew her, you know that she wouldn't want that to be the topic of discussion tonight. Our mom was the kind of person who showed up not when it was convenient, and not when it was easy, but when it mattered. Mom was always making something for someone. She was knitting or sewing. Her hands were never still because her heart was never still either. Mom believed in people before they believed in themselves, and she gave so very much to this community that she loved, because Mom believed that small towns are built by people who choose to care. That's the legacy that she left behind. For my sister Fallon and I, the question was never if we would honor our mom, but how. So we created this scholarship in her honor, not just to remember our mom, but to continue what she started. My sister and I have personally read every single essay that was submitted on the topic of traits that you find in your own grandmother that you want to carry forward. Every story, every goal, every reason why you're choosing to take that next step. Because this isn't just about selecting a name from a list for us, it's about recognizing a student who's ready to carry something forward. And tonight carries even more meaning for my sister and I because today, April the 27th, would have been our mom's birthday. And I can't think of a better way to honor our mom than to invest in someone else's future the same way that she invested in so many people around her. So, to the students in the room tonight, this moment matters, but what you do next matters even more. Wherever life will take you, show up. Give more than you take, and don't wait for someone else to believe in you first. Be kind. Be the person who believes in others, because that's how legacies are built. And that's exactly how our mom lived her life. For the awards tonight, we have an award first for Jocelyn Huntley. And also for Luke Nunley. Congratulations. All right, so there's pictures later, so hang on to that, okay? Mr. Nunley, congratulations.
Jocelyn.
So hang on to that, there can be pictures in just a second, okay?
Thank you.
The next two awards will be given by David Lowry. It's the Margaret Shook Foster Scholarship and also the Coach Picket Memorial Scholarship.
For those of you kids out there, because it's got to the point since I left the newspaper 11 years ago, there's a whole lot of these faces I don't know anymore because unless I see you at church or your brother fishes for the fishing team, there's a whole lot of y'all that I don't know you anymore. But for a lot of years, I was the resident big mouth around here. And since life lessons are being handed out, I want to give you two. One, I know for a fact that two of the scholarships last year that were given out were never received by the students because the students didn't do what they needed to do and get the school information back to the person giving the scholarship out so they could send it out. So guys and gals, make sure when you're done with this, unless somebody's handed you a check tonight, that you follow the paperwork and follow the guidelines to ensure you get your money. Don't leave money laying on the table. We have a granddaughter in college, and we're having to help pay for it because it's more than mom and dad can stand. So don't leave money on the table. And for those of you who want to succeed at whatever it is, there's this thing I saw many years ago, and I had a poster on my wall for years and years. It's called Peter's Laws of the Sociopathic Obsessive Compulsive. And there's multiple rules in there. But when you are going out to achieve your goals, the one I like the most is no simply means begin again at one higher level. Don't take no for an answer. Go the next one up. So fight for what you want. My sister, Beth Krager, who is the Dean of Financial Aid at the University of the South, usually takes care of Margaret Shook Foster. That was our grandmother, who passed back in the early 70s of cancer. The Shooks from Tracy City, the Fosters, as in Foster Falls. It used to be family property. I wish I could fix that. But these scholarships are given out after careful consideration And again, my sister administers these. She also has a very important book for each of those, the Graduate Survival Guide. So I hope you pay attention to that. Beth is very thorough. So our two recipients tonight, again, of the Margaret Shook Foster Scholarship are Jack Vale and Leighton Knox. Who's Jack and who's Leighton? Leighton? Jack? Hang on. That's yours. And then you guys, you're going to come over here and wait on me to get the other one out. And hang on, guys. Leighton. And yeah, Beth had a lot of handouts for them. Sorry. The Coach Chris Picket Scholarship is very personal to me. When you think about some of the most significant people in sports history in this school, one name's on the wall. We lost him not too long ago. Ricky Richards was the greatest girls basketball coach we ever had. Chris Picket was the winningest football coach we ever had. He also was a heck of a quarterback back in the days before we went to the playoffs, walking horse bowl victories and all those things. And he came back and he poured his heart and soul into Grundy football and Grundy baseball and made a big difference. And those of us who are part of that in any way, and I spent the better part of it as his sports reporter, don't want to lose the memory of Pig. Also, thankfully, this thing is funded by me beating the drum and hollering at people and saying, please donate. And in the last 24 hours, people that played for Coach Pickett or have recently got one of the scholarships have sent me $1,075 towards next year's scholarships. And we were very low and very nervous, but we're way ahead now for next year. I will tell you that all three of these kids, I do know them a little bit, and I do know that Pig would love you. His widow, Joyce, makes these selections, and you have to be a good kid besides just being a good student, an athlete, and things of those nature. Joyce is very strong in her Christian faith and wants to know that you're a good kid. So that made a difference for some of you as well, or for all of you as well. I'm going to call all three of you up here, and that way we can all go get this picture taken care of. Madison Lane, Catherine Lowe, and yes, I know it's Katie, and Carson McGuirk. Carson, I do not believe you cried you're too much of a stud athlete. There's no way you cried all them times in elementary school. I don't believe it. Carson. Okay. All right, let's go over here.
TCAT McMinnville is presenting scholarships to two of our students this year. Here to present those awards is Michelle Chamberlain.
So for those that don't know what TCAT stands for, it's Tennessee College of Applied Technology. And on behalf of our president, Melody Edmonds, I'm pleased to present two scholarships tonight in the amount of $300 each. The first one goes to Rebecca King, and the second one goes to Patricia Nance.
Each year, the Monteagle Sunday School Assembly gives $600 yearly renewable scholarships to several of our students. This year's winners are Kara Hobbs, Madison Lane, Trinity Lemons, Angel Cantrell, and Star Songer. The next scholarship, which is the Cray Community Enrichment Fund Scholarship, is awarded to Reagan Hampton. The next scholarship is a memorial scholarship given by the Grundy County class of 1968. Here to present on behalf of the class of 68 is Debbie Cleek.
Hi, graduates and families. It's a pleasure to be with you again this year. I am so honored to be able to say that at our advanced age, as some of you may think, we're still able to get enough money to present a scholarship to a deserving graduating senior. I want to tell you a little bit about our class. Some people don't know anything about us except we're getting older and I'm getting shorter up here every year. But those who apply fill out an information form, turn it in, and those pieces of paper go to 2 graduates of Grundy County High School, both of whom are teachers in other counties. So we, the classmates, do not choose the winners. They're chosen out of counties. And they told me this year that the things that you folks turned in, the essays, and the reason that you thought you deserved the scholarship were some of the best ever. The young lady that we're presenting tonight, she's going to go into dentistry, I believe, and she has a very extensive history of what she's done in her high school years. And I'd like to just tell you a little about what the class of 68 has gone on to do in the 50-plus years since we have graduated. Excuse me, bronchitis. We had around 110 graduates in 1968. We're down to 72 members who are still living. We've lost 36 of our classmates. Unfortunately, the first classmate that we lost was soon after our graduation. One of our best football players ever and one of the best students we had perished in a car accident. We've lost 3 members so far this year in 2026. We have, out of our class, 1 published writer, 25 business owners, male and female, 7 to 10, we couldn't get that number exactly right, teachers, 3 professors, 7 in the medical field, 5 ministers, 2 mayors, and 2 people who have worked for the federal government. We meet once a month for lunch, and we love each other now more than we did when we graduated back all those years ago. So anything is possible. You can go into any field that you want to. And I think one of the best fields to go into probably is to be a husband and a wife and a parent. So this year, our Class of 68 award goes to Angelina Cantrell. That's right, you're going to the dentistry? Right, okay. I thought I did have it here for you. And if you'll wait, the next award I'd like to give is for the Southern Tennessee Ladies Society. The Southern Tennessee Ladies Society has been giving scholarships to high school students from Franklin, Coffee, Moore, Lincoln, and Grundy County High Schools, as well as Tullahoma City, Fayetteville City, and Huntland High since 2010. When we end this school year, we will have awarded a total of $386,000 to 126 very deserving students. Today, I'm very pleased to announce this year's winner of the Southern Tennessee Ladies Society Scholarship, Annabella Doino. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
The next local scholarship for this year is actually a new scholarship. And here to present the Bo Gibson Memorial Scholarship is members of his family.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here today to present a very special scholarship, one that carries a lot of weight for my family. This award is given in memory of my Uncle Bo Gibson. Bo loved this community and he loved the game of football, but more than that, he cared about the kids he coached. He believed in showing up for them, whether it was helping a nervous 8-year-old find the right helmet or being a steady voice of encouragement on the sidelines. The young man receiving this scholarship today wrote a beautiful essay about his journey. He spoke about how Bo was his very first contact with football, the person who helped him overcome his fear of trying something new. Kegan, you mentioned that Bo is missed, and you were right, he is, but seeing the leader you've become on the Grundy County High School team and hearing about your plans to go into coaching yourself makes it clear that his influence hasn't gone anywhere. You are carrying that torch forward now. It is my absolute honor to present the Bo Gibson Memorial Scholarship to Kegan Kilgore. Congratulations, Kegan. We are all so proud of you.
Next, I would like to bring up Chief Jackie Eubanks and Nolan Keneal to present the Grundy County Firefighters Association Scholarship.
Good evening, everybody. First off, I'd like to say congratulations, seniors. We wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. This year for 2026, the Grundy County Firefighters Association would like to present our scholarship to Kinsley King.
The Warren County Nurse Honor Guard is a new scholarship available to our students this year. This scholarship is specific to students who plan to pursue a nursing degree. We would like to have Janice, Cheryl, and Kay Childers come up to present this award.
Good evening. My name is Janice Sherrill. I'm the current president of the Warren County Nurse Honor Guard. Some of my members are here with me tonight to celebrate the achievements of these Grundy County high school students. We would like to say thank you to the school staff for helping us preparing for this moment. We also want to thank the students who showed interest in the scholarship and would like to offer our heartfelt congratulations to all award recipients and their families. The Warren County Nurse Honor Guard was formed in 2021 as a group of volunteer nurses who are committed to bringing comfort to families and paying honor to our fallen colleagues through standing guard at viewing and/or providing meaningful funeral service, expressing our gratitude for stewardship and compassion during their years of service. Our Honor Guard covers Warren and 10 surrounding counties, including Grundy. While the Warren County Nurse Honor Guard has been honored to supply food, clothing, and other resources to support child protective services, the Warren County Food Bank, Meals on Wheels, in our community, this is our third annual Warren County Nurse Honor Guard Scholarship and the first awarded in Grundy County, and is given not only in the memory of those whom we have served as colleagues, but more recently the loss of someone who showed potential to be an outstanding nurse. Morgan Faith West started her nursing school journey in August of 2024. Prior to her valiant fight with a rare adenoid cystic carcinoma, for which she endured 30 rounds of radiation and surgery in March of 2024, she did not know what path she would choose. Her cancer journey set a trajectory which she chose for her life's work. Only 5 months after completing her cancer treatment, she would step into the role as a student nurse. With hundreds of years of nursing experience representing our Honor Guard nurses that stand before you today, we know the difficult road she traveled between lectures, clinicals, labs, tests, and all that comes with being a student. It says so much that she had persevered and made it to what would be her last semester before her life tragically cut short. It is our desire to honor her as a student that has gone way too soon and spent the last year and half of her life pushing to be in our profession. Morgan's mother shared these words. Morgan didn't choose nursing lightly. It was a calling shaped by experience, compassion, and deep empathy. Her cancer journey gave her a rare understanding of what it means to be vulnerable, to be the patient, to be scared, to depend on others, and to be seen at her most fragile. Through that experience, she witnessed nurses not just as caregivers, but as anchors, steady hands, calming voices, and a quiet strength during life's hardest moments. She learned firsthand that healing isn't always about curing. Sometimes it's about comfort, dignity, and presence, lessons that stayed with her. Morgan carried that understanding into her decision to pursue nursing, wanting to be the kind of nurse who didn't just treat illness but treat people. Even as a nursing student, her heart for others was evident, thoughtful, gentle, attentive, and deeply human. She understood suffering not as something to fear, but as something that can often soften the heart and expand compassion. Nursing for Morgan wasn't just a career path. It was a way to give meaning to what she had endured and to turn pain into purpose. She walked her path with humility, courage, and grace, never defined by her illness, but quietly shaped by it. Morgan's journey reminds us that sometimes the most compassionate healers are those who have known pain and chose love anyway. As part of our selection process, in keeping both her example and our core values in mind, our group reviewed applications submitted in order to provide the Morgan Faith West Scholarship to a deserving Grundy County student with plans to become a nurse, furthering the nursing profession in this county. We would like to offer our deepest and sincere gratitude to Morgan's family and friends for their generous donations they have made, which allowed us to award multiple scholarships in this year. The generosity and outpouring of love for Morgan in this way will help ensure that the art of nursing will be recognized and encouraged. In this way, we were able to award 3 applicants at Grundy County this year. Recipient number 1 is currently involved in Health Occupations, Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Future Business Leaders in School. She has maintained a job throughout her years of high school and is working as a server now. Her plans are to attend Tennessee College of Applied Technology to become an LPN. Her plan is then to further her education by pursuing an RN degree. We are proud to award the Warren County Nurse Honor Guard Scholarship in Morgan Faith West to Patricia Nance. the daughter of Cindy and Steve Nance. We hope this will help further your education as you continue to follow the love of caring for others. Congratulations, Patricia. Recipient number 2 has listed activities participated in Grundy County, including being president of the NHS, vice president of social awareness for JAG, membership in Beta, FBLA, HOSA, and FCA, as well as being a varsity volleyball team member and working as a server while maintaining straight A's. In addition, she is dual enrolled at Chattanooga State University and will graduate with 37 hours of dual enrollment credits. Her plan is to attend Bryan College for nursing in the fall with the goal of working in labor and delivery, with her ultimate education goal as a master's in nursing. We are pleased to award this scholarship in memory of Morgan Faith West to Ashlyn Anderson. The daughter of Billy and Jessica Anderson. Congratulations, Ashlyn. The third recipient is also dual enrolled in coursework at Chattanooga State to transfer to Tennessee Tech this fall, my alma mater. This student is JAG Tennessee Secretary, on the yearbook staff, a member of Beta, HOSA, NHS, and the GCHS softball team, and has experience with public service in different charitable roles, including homeless ministry and food distribution to the community. Due to her academic prowess and disciplined determination, she has been offered direct admission to the nursing program at TTU and an upper division nursing student. Her mother is currently an RN student, and they will share in the hard work and rewards of the profession. Her goal is to become a nurse practitioner and give back to the community that has supported her. We are proud to present the third Nurse Honor Guard scholarship in memory of Morgan Faith West to Madison Childers. The daughter of Eric and Heather Childers. We sincerely hope this helps you reach your goals. And congratulations, Madison. Thank you.
The next scholarships are given by the Middle Tennessee Association of Realtors. There are three recipients this year, and each one of these scholarships is for $1,000. The first recipient is Michaela Adams. The second recipient is Angel Cantrell. And the third is Lana Lane. The next scholarship is the John and Thelma Dickerson Scholarship, and it will be presented by Karen and John David Dickerson.
I'm here on behalf of my grandparents, John and Thelma Dickerson. John and Thelma grew up in Altamont and attended Grundy County High School. John served our country in the U.S. Air Force, where he continued to play the sport he loved, which was baseball, which ultimately led him to play in the minor leagues for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Thelma, who had a true servant's heart, worked as an EMT for Grundy County for 15 years, taught numerous people at Altamont Church of Christ, where both John and Thelma have been lifelong members. John, now 94 years old, and Thelma, who passed away in December of 23, raised three wonderful children, Debbie Chance, Gina's son Cersei, and David Dickerson. They chose to establish this scholarship to honor their parents, who have been outstanding examples of service, diligence, and faith. It's my pleasure to award this $200 scholarship to Madison Childers.
Now we have the Daryl Sanders Memorial Golf Scholarship, which is awarded to a senior student athlete on the GCHS golf team. And here to present that award is Valerie Sanders.
This year's recipient is Haley Smith.
Next, we would like to have Mark Williams, the board president, come up to present the Basil Hockett Scholarship.
Thank you. Good evening. Each year, the Coffee Grundy Cattlemen's Association presents 2 scholarships of $500 each in memory of Basil Hockett to a student from Grundy County and a student from Coffee County. Each student must be enrolled in a 2-year or a 4-year college or university and be a resident of either Grundy or Coffee County. Applicants must also have demonstrated some interest or involvement in the cattle industry. We received quite a few outstanding applications this year, which made the decision difficult. But this year's recipient has been involved in some beef cattle production with her family's farm for a number of years, working with her father, helping manage their cattle. She plans to attend Tennessee Tech this fall and major in animal science. So it gives me great honor to present the 2026 Basil Hockett Memorial Scholarship to Diana Fonseca. Thank you very much.
Next, Chris Nunley will be awarding a student with the Yates Scholarship.
Good evening. I would first like to congratulate everyone on their achievements that y'all are celebrating tonight. And I'm a superintendent down at Yates Services in Decker, Tennessee. And Yates Services is an inside contractor for Nissan in Deckard and Smyrna, Tennessee, and Canton, Mississippi. Yates Company Scholarship will be a $6,000 scholarship award to support the first 2 years of college. A committee based this selection upon academics, extracurricular activities, and 2 short essays. Yates Company's scholarship program was set up to recognize and award high school students and seniors of the employees who meet certain criteria and wish to further their education. And on a personal note, my family, we've known this recipient and very proud of her, but known her since she was a little girl, and it's exciting to see what the Lord's doing in her life. So it is my pleasure to present on behalf of Yates Services a $6,000 scholarship award to Ashlyn Anderson.
The next scholarship, Live Like Keith Memorial Scholarship, will be presented by Brooks Lusk and Lindsay Van Hoosier.
On March 18th of 2020, my dad and Brooks's grandpa, Keith McBee, died suddenly. He was the former Grundy County trustee and most recently employed with Ben Lomond Telephone.
My papa was a special man. He loved the community that he lived in and gave back every chance he got. He was loved by so many, and to this day, people still tell us stories of how he impacted their lives. We started the scholarship after his death, and this will be the 7th recipient. Papa always loved and appreciated knowledge and thought everyone should have the opportunity to chase their dreams, whatever they may be.
Having a servant's heart means putting others before yourself. In 1 John 3:18, it says, "Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with action and in truth." This young person possesses all the qualities of having a servant's heart. They are a representative within the community, outgoing and caring. They possess great leadership skills and a positive disposition. The thing that makes them stand out the most among the crowd is the light that they shine for Christ wherever they go.
The 2026 recipient of the Live Like Keith Memorial Scholarship is Carson McGuirk.
Next, the Grundy County Trustee, Tyler McCullough, will present the Keys to Success scholarships.
Good evening. It's an honor to stand here before you tonight as we celebrate this incredible accomplishment of the graduating class of the Grundy County High School. In 2014, I was blessed to be elected as the Grundy County Trustee, and just 2 short years later, in 2016, we launched something that has become very close to my heart, the Key to Success Scholarship. This scholarship was created with one purpose in mind: to invest in the future of Grundy County by supporting students who are willing to work hard, stay committed, and pursue their calling. From the very beginning, we established a board to ensure a fair and thorough selection process. Each applicant is carefully reviewed because we believe excellence deserves to be recognized and rewarded. Over the past 10 years, thanks to the generosity of the community and business owners, we have awarded more than $49,000 to deserving students. That doesn't happen without people who believe in you. Tonight, I want to take a moment to say thank you to our local business owners and community partners who have faithfully contributed to this scholarship. Your investment is not just financial, it's an investment in lives, in the dreams, and in the future of this county. To our seniors who are stepping into a new season, the key to success isn't just talent, it's character, it's perseverance, a willingness to keep going when things get tough. And above all, tonight I want to encourage you to allow God to guide your path. When you trust Him with your future, He will direct your steps and open doors that no man can shut. And now, it is with my honor to recognize this year's recipients of the Key to Success. The first one will be Madison Childers. And the second one is Angelina Cantrell. Thank you.
The next scholarship in the amount of $500 from the Grundy County Rotary is presented to Star Songer. The next scholarship is the Phoenix Scholarship, which has 3 recipients, and they will be presented by Seth Lane.
The Phoenix Scholarship is a cash award scholarship available to Grundy County graduating seniors who choose to go to college, technical school, or the armed forces. The Phoenix Scholarship was started by Air Force veteran and Grundy County and Palmer, Tennessee native Roland Parton. To date, the Phoenix Scholarship has awarded more than $21,000 to Grundy County graduating seniors. Receiving $500 today is Elise Reimer. Receiving a check for $1,000, Aaron Meeks. And receiving $2,000 today, Ms. Sydney Dykes.
Next is the Nancy Perry Memorial Scholarship. There's 2 recipients of these scholarships this year, and they are Star Songer and Ashlyn Anderson. The last local scholarship is Citizens Tri-County Bank Scholarship, and it will be presented by Jessica Lusk.
The 2026 Citizens Tri-County Bank Scholarship is awarded to Kerrigan Earls.
Okay, I skipped a few, so we're going to go back. Okay. To present the Mary Phillips Kirby Smith Scholarship is Jennifer Matthews.
The Mary Phillips Kirby Smith Award is awarded by the Board of the Hospitality Shop in Sewanee, Tennessee. This scholarship goes to students who are planning to have careers in a medical field. The scholarship can go for a training program, 2-year college, or 4-year college, and the $1,000 scholarship is renewable for up to 4 years of being in college. This year, we were able to give 2 scholarships instead of our normal 1, and our recipients are Madison Childers and Sydney Dykes.
And the next scholarship is the Leonard Tate Scholarship, given by the Birchwood Springs Historical Society.
Hello, everyone. Firstly, congratulations. It's a milestone for everyone to reach the point of graduation, but in addition, to find out what's the next stage in your life. And the person for whom the scholarship is named went so far from Grundy High School. I mean, Leonard was born in Birchwood Springs. He attended Grundy County High School, went on to serve in World War II, and then returned to Birchwood Springs till his death in 1989. But his writing, his poetry, his articles have been spread across the nation. And we've published one book of his works, and there's so much more. And one of the things I think significant is when we look at ourselves, we sometimes think about our limitations. And Leonard was a very introverted, quiet man, but the impact of his work still resonates today. In fact, just recently, the U.S. Department of Geographical Names named a part of the Appalachian Conservation Institute Tate's Point, a new overlook that is absolutely beautiful, and I hope you'll take the chance to go visit that sometime. So in honor of Leonard Tate, the Historical Society has wanted to encourage students to go on and further their education. If they can do so in writing, at least in part-time, that's great. But just in general, to broaden horizons, see what you can be in the long run. And so in honor of Leonard, we offer this $2,000 scholarship, and the winner this year is Kinsley King.
So something I failed to mention at the beginning of the ceremony is that the scholarships that have been awarded so far, the students, all of them received the applications to these scholarships through a Google Classroom, and they had to apply for those scholarships on their own. So that's how the students were, or that's how they are chosen. So when someone reaches out to us and they want to give a scholarship, most of them have ideas of what they want to know and questions they want to ask, and a lot of them require essays to be written and things. So those are sent out to all of the seniors so that they have the opportunity to fill those out. So that's how they applied for the scholarships that have been given out so far. And that is also, I think, I think these next few may be different. The next awards that we have is each one of our elementary schools award a student with a scholarship. And this year we will start with Pelham Elementary. And the student from Pelham Elementary is Gracie Rogers. The Tracy City Elementary Scholarship is awarded to Reagan Hampton. Next, there are several recipients from Swiss Elementary. They are Will Caldwell, Diana Fonseca, Madison Lane, Star Songer, and Mackenzie Meeks. And the North Elementary Scholarship goes to Jocelyn Huntley. Next, many of our students have received lots of offers from colleges and universities that we may not even know about. So we asked, Guidance sent out a message asking them if they wanted any of their scholarships recognized here tonight. So we had students who turned in offers that they have had. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to that college, but they have been given offers to these colleges and universities. So as I call out your name, if you would like to stand. The first college that we will be, we have that students have been presented awards to is Tennessee Tech. So we have several seniors that have received the Presidential Scholarship to Tennessee Tech, which is Ashlyn Anderson, Alex Ann Cantrell, Madison Childers, Sydney Dykes, Madison Lane, if you guys would like to stand, Mackenzie Meeks, Jackson Nunley, Christian Seagroves, Jack Vale, Warren Langley, Lana Lane, and Gus Williams. The Golden Opportunity Grant for Tennessee Tech has been awarded to Katie Lowe. The Mildred York and Winona York Bill Endowed Scholarship, worth $3,000, has been awarded to Aaron Meeks. Next, we have a senior who received the Distinguished Tennessean Award from the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, which covers full tuition and all mandatory fees for over 4 years. Congratulations, Jace John, for this award. The University of Tennessee has also awarded the Orange and White Scholarship, worth $1,500 per year, to Madison Lane. We want to recognize the students who will be receiving a scholarship for Duke University. This student will be awarded an estimated $100,000 per year for a total scholarship of $400,000. Congratulations to Taylor Jones on receiving this award. Bryan College has offered several scholarships to one of our students. Congratulations, Ashlyn Anderson, on being awarded the Bryan College Presidential Scholarship for $4,000, the Bryan College Platinum Scholarship for $5,600, and the Bryan College Women's Volleyball Scholarship for $3,000. And Ashlyn is also the recipient of the Ascend Scholarship for $2,500. Lillian Winton has been awarded a $40,000 academic and athletic scholarship to Briar Cliff University in Iowa. The University of the South at Sewanee has awarded the EQB Award worth $25,000 and the University Grant Fund Scholarship worth $19,460 to Michaela Adams. MTSU has awarded the Trustee Scholarship to Trinity Lemons for $5,000 per year. Trinity also received a $500 scholarship from the Grundy Saddle Club. Harper College in Illinois has awarded a scholarship to Gracie Painter for athletics and academics that will cover her full tuition. Congratulations to all of you. Now we will move on to our high school awards. Jobs for Tennessee Graduates is a program that specifically focuses on our seniors to prepare them for college or a career. We would like to bring up Jessica Luss to recognize the students who participated in this class.
It has been my pleasure to have had at least 42 students this year out of the senior class. I'm going to present their stoles if they'll come forward when we call their name. Michaela Adams, Ashlyn Anderson, Will Caldwell, just line up down through here, Alexanne Cantrell, Angelina Cantrell, Jamie Castro, Madison Childers, Sophie Condra, Peyton Copeland, Bella Duino, Kerrigan Earls, Diana Fonseca, Emily Fonseca, Bree Frederick, Kayla Garza, Connor Goins, Reagan Hampton, Kiana Henley, Kara Hobbs, Jocelyn Huntley, Jace John, Shayna Johnson, Chloe Jones, Taylor Jones, Kinsley King, Warren Langley, Lana Lane, Madison Lane, Trinity Lemons, Katie Lowe, Aaron Meeks, Mackenzie Meeks, Hallie Morris, Molly Nolan, Lily Nunley, Gracie Panner, Sophia Parmley, Chloe Gracie Rogers, Elise Reimer, Haley Smith, Wyatt Stevens, and Gus Williams.
I'll give them a moment. Next, we would like to recognize students who have a parent or guardian in the military or they are a veteran. These students will be recognized at graduation with a purple cord. We would like to thank you, parents, for your service. These students are Kinsley Koth and Warren Langley. Next, we want to recognize students who have earned community service recognition. These students completed 10 hours of community service each semester during high school. They will be presented with a cord to wear at graduation. These students are Lillian Winton, Maddie Childers, Jocelyn Huntley, Ashlyn Anderson, and Kinsley King. Next, we would like to recognize our students who have earned a Diploma of Distinction. These students completed an industry certification or a minimum of 12 hours of dual enrollment and also earned an overall GPA of 3.0 or higher. These students are being presented with a stole to wear at graduation. These students are Michaela Adams, Mikkel Adams, Ashlyn Anderson, Cole Banks, Will Caldwell, Alex Ann Cantrell, Angelina Cantrell, Madison Childers, Annabella Dueno, Sydney Dykes, Kerrigan Earls, Samantha Fitch, Kayla Garza, Reagan Hampton, Connor Pons, Kiana Henley, Kara Hobbs, Jocelyn Huntley, Jace John, Taylor Jones, Kinsley King, Rebecca King, Warren Langley, Lana Lane, Madison Lane, Trinity Lemons, Katie Lowe, Aaron Meeks, Mackenzie Meeks, Jackson Nunley, Lucas Nunley, Lillian Painter, Elise Reimer, Mark Schrum, Isabella Seitz, Jack Vale, and Lillian Winton. Students who scored at or above in all readiness benchmarks on the ACT are being recognized tonight and will be presented with a cord to wear at graduation. We commend these students for their hard work and achievement. These students are Michaela Adams, Ashlyn Anderson, Alex Ann Cantrell, Connor Pons, Jace John, Taylor Jones, Warren Langley, Trinity Lemons, Mackenzie Meeks, Luke Nunley, Joseph Seagroves, Isabella Seitz, Jack Vale, and Gus Williams. On Thursday, we will be having a banquet to recognize our 2026 Academic Honor Scholars. And we would like to also announce those tonight. So if you would stand when I call your name. Valedictorian, Ashlyn Anderson. Salutatorian, Kayla Garza. In the top 10%, Katie Lowe, Mackenzie Meeks, Annabella Duino, Jocelyn Huntley, Elise Reimer, Luke Nunley, Madison Childers, Kinsley King, Taylor Jones, and Trinity Lemons. I would like to thank you again, the community, for your support of our students and the parents and those who support these students throughout school. And I'd also like to thank our guidance department for putting together the award ceremony and just getting everything ready. Also, our AV Media Club tonight broadcast this live, and that's a new program we have this year, and it's great. So we would like to thank all of those people. And also, we do have the senior slideshow tonight, and that was put together by Miss Cece Foster and her advanced computer apps class, or maybe it was her business management class, right? Yeah, okay, so for creating the senior slideshow. So that does conclude our ceremony, but we will watch the senior slideshow first, and then after that,